All right, my man. State your name. Let them know you on Nicovelli TV.
What's going on, my man? My name Junebug, representing, coming out of Harlem. Knicks fan for life, baby. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
man. Talk to me, man. You
We
like
looking
what you
pretty
seen?
good this year. You know, we just got to keep that stamina and shit. But we looking pretty good this year. Already, almost at 500. We doing better than we was last year. We had
And
a
that's what
bunch of
it's all
losses.
about,
That's
man.
what it's about. Progress, man. You know what I'm saying?
Progress.
Trust the progress.
We 8
You
and
know what I'm
9
saying?
right now.
Listen, trust the process. That's what it is. You see, Philly was able to bring up two young stars, and the same thing we doing right now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still,
In it.
got a lot of work to do, but it's looking better than it was last year, man, and I'm proud of that.
Who
You know what
are
I'm
you
saying?
most impressed with concerning these Knicks?
Oh man, quickly is showing that he is how I see his style of play. You know how he draws the foul, how he let him come to him. A lot of NBA players don't know that when you coming and you dribbling, when he's going up for the shot, he got that mentality where he's able to create that contact. Bump into him. Give a little bit of that push. So when that and man, listen, it's
Are you
looking
more
good. But
impressed with the hat fake or that floater?
I'm impressed with the game. Period.
His
His whole
game.
game. Period. Defensively, you know what I'm saying. Offensively, he got that floater. That's beautiful, man. He drops that floater, man. I've been checking that, a couple games where he been doing that, killing them with the floater. So I'm really impressed with Quickly, man.
Okay, now, what do you say to those who's caught up in this debate on whether Quickly should be in the second unit
Or the first
or the
unit.
first unit?
I think he should still come off the bench for right now because he gives that second unit a spark, and that's what we need. We need that second unit to produce numbers like how the first unit is. If the first unit ain't working, you see how Thibs been working. If Peyton ain't on his game, he pulling quickly. So he doing his thing as far as coaching wise as that is concerned. So I'm impressed by that. If he keep doing it that way, let Quickly come off the bench. If you want to say mid-season, you want to bring him in and be a starter, I don't mind that. But I think that off the bench spot is what we need too. You know what I'm saying? Because when them starters is out, we need that off the bench spot.
So you happy with Peyton, what he's doing?
Yeah, right now I'm happy with what he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? He play hard. I can see that he playing hard, and he playing defense. That's what we need. Appreciate, to me, championships are built on defenses. If you get that defense, if you no matter how many stars you get, you can't score that ball. You ain't scoring no points. You
Okay.
feel what I'm saying? So it starts with the defense, and I kind of like where we going right now. We trending in that right direction.
Okay, and RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett has been getting better, especially his shot. He's been shooting the three a lot more. So
I mean, he was struggling from the
he
three-point.
was, and especially the game about 3 nights ago. Not the last one with Sacramento, but before that, he came out pretty strong. When the game before that, he was, they was bashing him. Oh, RJ, he's shooting and he ain't making this, he ain't making that.
For his last
He
4
came-
games, he's been having
Exactly.
20-point games.
So he's been getting better with his 3-pointer as far as like his shooting ability. You know what I'm saying? I like to see a little bit more from him because I expect a little bit more. I know he could be better than what he is. You know what I'm saying? But I see that he's having a setback and Thibs is pulling him to the side like, listen, this is what we got to work on. This is what we got to do. And let's get it done. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
and Mitchell Robinson.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, Mitch is Mitch. He's still in his young stages to me. He still got that young mentality. If you see his movement,
Yeah.
his movement, his feet movement is that young mentality. You know what I'm saying? And I
But
see it.
but like I
He'll
told
get it.
somebody else, man, I see that he's getting his hustle on. He's
Nah,
running a little quicker
he's getting-
up
listen.
and down to the post,
Believe me, Thibs got him working, man.
and
You know
he's
what I'm
not
saying?
catching them silly fouls like
Exactly. Fouling, having 3-4 fouls in the first quarter, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. But the bench, you feel what I'm saying? But if he keep up this work like this, man, he could be a beast. He already a beast. You know what I'm saying? A young beast in the making. But to me, he keep it up, he be good, man.
And Kevin Knox, are you impressed with Kevin Knox?
Yeah, he been stepping up. He was probably the only one that was having good games out of the last probably 5 or 6 games. He was the only one that was showing up. You know what I'm saying? Jumper on point. So I see whatever he working on is working.
Well, the only thing I can say concerning Kevin Knox, when we speak of his game transitioning for the better, is Kenny Payne. It's amazing how
Oh yeah, of course. Kenny Payne is a great coach. Great coach. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of coaches. Even the coaches that we got that's coaching the Westchester Knicks that close our G League team. Even those coaches, man, are awesome. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it already trending the right way with the front office moves. Leon Rose and them boys. Listen, World Wide West, we gonna be good, man. 2 or 3 years.
2 or
Trust
3
me,
years.
man.
And
2 or 3
and
years tops, but man, listen,
and how
what we
you
gotta do is make the playoffs this year.
and,
That's what we
and how
gotta
you feel about Obi? A lot of people saying that Obi is great,
do. A young
but he's.
Omari, young Omari, man, a little bit more movement than
Do you
Omari.
think he's hitting a little rookie wall, man?
Yeah,
From
of
what you're
course,
saying?
of course. But listen. As long as them coaches, like you said, them coaches that's coaching these Knicks now, they look. Mike Woodson is great. When Mike Woodson was coaching the Knicks, man, we had a great record. You feel what I'm saying? We went to the playoffs. People don't remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they keep that trend up, man, we're gonna be all right. They got some good coaches, man. They believe in them young boys, and I do too.
Okay, and we're gonna end it with this, man, because you seen the Sacramento game, man.
Yeah.
That was a game a lot of people felt we should have won. You know?
I think we could have. The old boys was chatting, but back and forth. Halliburton felt like we should have took him instead of Obi. You know.
How you feel about that?
I mean, listen, man.
From what you seen in the game, do you think?
To be about honest, the records right now is about the same, Sacramento and the Knicks. So, you know, with that being said, it's fairly about even. You can't tell me you going harder right now. I mean, Obi just coming off a little injury. We had a little setback. He had to sit. But I like what I see, and a couple more games under his, get his legs under him and his movement and all that, he gonna be all right, man.
And this is the cherry on the top. All this big three talk concerning the Nets.
Oh, yeah.
On the other side of town, man.
Yeah.
Across the bridge.
Listen, I gotta
man.
give it a spot. They ain't got no defense though, man. I tell you, championships built on defense. They gonna have to get a defender in there, man. Believe me when I tell you, midway point, they gonna make a move for a defender. They need somebody that can defend where they ain't gotta worry about scoring. Scoring sold up. I don't care how you look at it. They got two of the superstars that have scoring sold up. It's that defense.
And that's what's gonna make a big difference between them and us.
Of course.
Because
they're not defensively ready right now.
And when you don't have no defense, it's a safe.
Though.
But they ain't got no defense. They let you bring it right back.
They lost a lot of players in doing that. The only thing that they got going for them right now is because Dinwiddie got hurt. They got a $37 million option where if he get hurt, they could use that towards like a free agent.
And so. Kevin Durant, man, he's already sitting out of games, quiet as kept.
Yeah, but they do low management. You know how it is nowadays. LeBron. I think right now LeBron probably the only one who ain't sit out of game yet. Kawhi sit out game. There's a few niggas sitting out game. They blame it on. Knee or this and that. It ain't that. It's that they gotta keep them ready for it. Because look, the season started way before it was even expected to start. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's another thing too. The season, the way the pandemic and everything hit, they had to close narrow both seasons. They ended one season, they started the other season fairly quickly.
And so. I promise, this is it, man. Cherry on the top. I promise you, Nick is not a liar.
Yeah.
With Immanuel Moutier. I'm sorry, Moutier. Get him out of here.
Quickley.
Immanuel Quickley. And this guy. Payton.
Yeah.
What that means for a point guard, Frank Ntilikina and Dennis Smith Jr.
I don't know. And then they talk about he's getting back to himself. He ain't get back yet.
You think the writing's on the wall for Frankie?
To me, though, I'm going to be honest. The writing been on the wall, but he been there now, going on his third year?
Right.
I mean, second year, you should have showed some progression to me. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out that funk. You got to show them that your jumper is on point, your defense is on point. I like him as a defender because he's long.
But everybody's playing defense now.
Exactly.
So he don't stand out like he did.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where it's going to fall at. He's going to be the odd man out to me.
All man out?
Yeah, especially if they could get Payton locked up with a nice little contract. You know what I'm saying? Extend him a little bit. I think he might be the all-man out because Payton's still young.
And Julius Randle playing a hell of a ball, man.
Of course, he playing like an all-star this year. I know he better be on that all-star team. He keep this up through halfway of the season, the team he on. I better see some type of balance for all-star, something.
But I'm hearing that the all-stars canceled this season. So someone's saying he's putting up empty stats.
The game's probably not going to be canceled. But as far as how they do the venues and all the parties and all, that's a wrap. They ain't going to be able to do that no more. If you think about it, they're about to have the Super Bowl. So they got to have the All-Star game. That's part of the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to give the props to the people who did good in the first part of the season. You feel what I'm saying?
And how far you see the Knicks going, man?
Oh, man.
As far as
I'm hoping they lock
do you
up that
see a
AFC.
postseason?
I'm hoping they lock up that AFC. They got to get to that point with the AFC, you know what I mean, where they can lock that. But I see the AFC.
See the AFC?
AFC doesn't reach. We only like 2 games out, 3 games out, the most 3 games probably. You know what I'm saying? So I see that though.
And with that being said, man, I want to thank you for coming on Knickavelli TV, where we do nothing but talk about these New York Knicks, and we just watch the progress, man.
Yeah.
That's all it's about,
See
man.
the process.
And we out. Peace.